Hello everyone, you're watching GT Boxing, and these are the main boxing headlines. Gervonta Davis is no longer the WBA lightweight champion. Tyson Fury congratulated Oleksandr Usyk on his birthday, and immediately made a loud statement about his return. And on top of that, Oleksandr Usyk could be stripped of all his championship belts. What's going on? Now let's break it all down. The undisputed champion has vacated all his titles and officially announced his retirement from boxing. Meanwhile, the IBF continues its search for an opponent to face Cuban knockout artist Oleksandr Usyk for the vacant belt. Several high-profile names have already declined the opportunity. Canelo Alvarez cited an injury, while Jaime Munguia is scheduled to fight Jose Resendiz for the WBA title. British contenders Hamza Shiraz and Troy Williamson were also ruled out, as both are committed to upcoming bouts. Shiraz is preparing for a WBO title fight against Diego Pacheco, while Williamson is contractually obligated to face Callum Simpson in a rematch. As a result, the opportunity to fight Iglesias has gone to the IBF's 7th-ranked contender, Pavel Silyagin. The two sides have 3 days to officially confirm or decline the fight. According to Boxing Scene, representatives for both fighters have already indicated strong interest in making the bout happen. Iglesias is promoted by Eye of the Tiger, while Silyagin is represented by RCC Boxing. Boxing journalist Salvador Rodriguez reports that the WBA has decided to strip Gervonta "Tank" Davis of his lightweight world title. In an exclusive comment to ESPN Knockout, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza stated that Davis will soon be designated as champion in recess, emphasizing that the decision was not an easy one for the organization. The move is linked to Davis's ongoing legal issues. An arrest warrant has been issued, and the U.S. Marshal Service is involved in the case. An incident dating back to October has already affected his career, costing him what could have been the most lucrative fight of his career: a planned bout against Jake Paul. At the moment, the top 2 spots in the WBA lightweight rankings are held by Floyd Schofield, promoted by Golden Boy, and Lucas Body, promoted by MVP. It is highly likely that these two will meet for the vacant title. On January 17th, Oleksandr Usyk celebrated his birthday. One of the defining figures of modern boxing turned 39. The occasion did not go unnoticed by one of Usyk's key career rivals, former heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. Despite their long-standing rivalry, Fury put the trash talk aside this time and offered respectful words instead. "Happy birthday, champion," Fury wrote on Instagram. "A great fighter and a blessed man. Jesus, protect him and his family." As a reminder, Usyk and Fury fought twice in 2024. Both bouts went the distance and were won by the Ukrainian, after which Fury announced his retirement. Though, as has often been the case, he soon began teasing a comeback. Fury later expanded on the idea of returning to the ring. "I'm coming for you, whoever you are. When I return as king, you'll be taken down. 100%. I have no doubt I can reach the top again. 100,000,000% I'll come straight back to the summit. This year, I return to the top of the heavyweight division. Believe it. And to those talking about fighting me after I come back, whoever beats me beats me. They all have power. Everyone has power. But the thing is, you have to knock out the Gypsy King. As the late great Brendan Ingle said, to beat Tyson Fury, you have to nail him to the canvas. And then you need 6-inch nails to keep him there. I beat the hardest puncher in history, twice. Fighters ranked number 1 and number 7 among the biggest punchers ever. I beat them both. You need real courage to face me, and many don't have it. I fought the biggest and best of my generation, and I beat them all. Judges took a few decisions away from me. Fine, I can live with that. But I refuse to be knocked out. Watch the 9th round against Usyk. He landed, my legs went, but I refused to give in. That's a warrior. I don't quit. You can cut off my arms and legs, I still won't quit. The Gypsy King is back. Don't worry, anyone can get it." Oleksandr Usyk has also confirmed that he wants to fight Deontay Wilder, outlining 3 key reasons. First, the fight would take place in the United States, and I want to fight in the US. That interests me. Second, Wilder is one of the top 10 heavyweights of the last decade. And third, it's a sporting challenge. There was a big three: Joshua, Fury, and Wilder. I've beaten the first two. Wilder is the last one left. The fight is expected to take place in the spring of 2026. Currently, Usyk holds 3 major heavyweight titles. However, his championship status may soon be in danger. According to latest boxing news, the situation is linked to influential figure Turki Al-Sheikh. Usyk is reportedly considering signing a contract with Zuffa Boxing, a promotion backed by Turkey. The plan is for Usyk's first fight under the new banner to be a showdown with Deontay Wilder. If that happens, Usyk would likely be stripped of his current belts, as Zuffa Boxing does not work with traditional sanctioning bodies. Instead, he would compete for a new title under the Zuffa banner. Experts believe that participating in a rival league could violate the rules of the major organizations, leading to the loss of his championships. It's worth noting that Usyk previously held the WBO heavyweight title as well, but vacated it in the fall of 2025. The belt later went to mandatory challenger Fabio Wardley. Earlier reports had already suggested that Usyk was considering a deal with a new US-based promotional company. Those are the boxing headlines for today. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest boxing news. See you next time.